Hi and welcome to a special episode of Susana's Scrapping Corner. Today is National Scrapbooking Day, which Creative Memories had a great hand in making this special holiday for us paper crafters. So today I decided for those who are not local to make this little video with a fun little project, and you'll be quite surprised. So let's get on to our project. I just wanted to give you a quick peek at the new Spring and Summer 2012 catalog. As you see, I've already started tagging all of my favorite projects and products. There's tons of fantastic ideas in here, and actually in this book there's a very neat idea that my kids had loved that was Angry Birds, just made with circles. So I have a feeling I'll be doing something like that in the future for my boys. And I wanted to show you today everything that I used to make this little project. I used the Creative Cutting System. This is the cutting mat, it's self-healing, and this is the little blades. The blades are all self-contained. It comes with 3 different blades. And as you see, this is very, very sharp, so you do not want to poke yourself with that. This is the jumbo fancy frame that I'm going to be using today as well. There's so much you can do with this. There's tons of ideas on the Creative Memories website. Then you can check out and see how it works. I also used my favorite tool, the Border Maker system. This is just, I can't say more wonderful things about it. And there's actually a new cartridge for it that is coming out now in our new catalog. And this is the cartridge that we'll be using. This is the frame chain border cartridge. I only used 3 different color cardstock. This is our white shimmer and midnight shimmer cardstock. I wish you could see how shiny it is. It's actually beautiful. And I also used the taffy cardstock. They come in 12 by 12. So the last thing that I used as well were the Enchanted Epoxy stickers. These actually, it comes with these 2 sheets, and I just love it. You can use any kind of decorative epoxy sticker from Creative Memories. It just depends on what your color palette is going to be. So let's get on to our project. I've already pre-cut everything just for time's sake, as I'm waiting for some company to come today to join me for National Scrapbooking Day. So what I'm going to do is give you the quick demo, even though everything's already cut out. I took my black midnight shimmer cardstock, and then I used my jumbo frame, and I went in and made it as large, as wide as I wanted. I took my red cutting blade. This is the one blade that is the closest. They go out wider and wider. There's also a blue and green blade. It also comes with a cutting guide that tells you how far out it will go. So all you do is, it has these 2 little feet, and I put it on the track. There's a track here, and then you just go around on your cardstock. It's quite easy to use, and it cuts out your shape. You can use the jumbo fancy frame if you want to have a big die cut to go on your 12 by 12 page as well. I've seen that done. The next thing is I use the Border Maker cartridge. Like I said, it's the frame chain. It pops in and it just stays, will not fall out. And this is it's magnetic and has a paper tray guide. So we'll take a piece of 12 by 12 paper just to demonstrate. Put it in, up against the paper guide here. Fold it down. Fold the blue arm down. This is magnetic. It's not going to move either. And all I did was follow the guide. There's a notch on top of the punch. There's also a notch on your ruler guide. And you just slide, push down and punch, slide, push down to punch, slide, push down to punch, all the way to the end. I don't always use a 12 by 12 sheet of paper. I do it because I like the little extra excess in case I want to use it on a card. After I punched, this is what I got. Now, you can do it, place it on the black. I use the white shimmer cardstock. You can place it anywhere that you like. I tend to like to put it a little bit up further than the edge. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use my adhesive, which is the frosted segments, which is phenomenal. I like that because I can get one tiny little strip of glue if I want, and it's less waste. And I'm going to glue that down, and then I'm going to take my Creative Memory scissors, and I'm just going to trim it to the edge so that it is flush, there's no overlap. The next thing that I used was the Starburst Pocket Punch. You can use this as Starburst paint blobs on a page. You could also use it as a flower. It's really simple to just punch. I use 3 fingers to punch out your little Starburst. And I punched that in the taffy. I actually punched it 3 times because what I want to do is layer them on top of the frame chain border. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'll do one of these just to show you the epoxy sticker in the center, and I have my flower. Now, I know some people are not scrapbookers. So this project is not for you. You could always try it. Scrapbooking is a lot of fun. I'm going to try to convince my friend Ellen she needs to scrapbook her beautiful granddaughter. But I also decided to paper piece this really simple card. So all I did was, again, I've used, the only difference is this paper, the green is from the Glory of Easter Editions pack. The paper in there is beautiful. I used it for many Easter cards and Easter projects. These papers are also from the same pack as well. So what I did was I did the Starburst punch. I put the white epoxy, Enchanted epoxy stickers in the center. And I just used my paper cutter and I cut a very, very thin strip for the stalk. I could have gotten more creative and I could have made leaves, cut out leaves. But I like it's a simple card and I'm going to be using it for Mother's Day. So I hope you have a great National Scrapbooking Day. On my website, which you'll see below, I'm going to be offering a special for National Scrapbooking Day. It's $5 off every $50 that you spend. And there's some great specials that Creative Memories has right now for you. So all that information will be on my website, and I hope you have a great National Scrapbooking Day. Whatever it is, enjoy your paper crafting. Goodbye.